Hi everybody, this is Shelley from Healing Intentions, and this is our full moon supermoon posting for July 12th, 2014. Supermoon just means that the moon is the closest to the earth, and that's why it's so bright and big. It is also helping to uh, energize the full moon right now and really making it apparent on what this full moon is representing, which is illumination, clarity, and truth. Okay? So if you find that you are struggling right now in many areas of your life, it's because you are not moving to where you're supposed to be going. Okay? Now, we have said it before, getting out of the comfort zone is not something that's always easy to do. Okay? And also really wanting to grasp what our life's work is, what our life's calling is, and finding out how to make that work in our lives is not always something that we feel we can accomplish. But this full moon is telling you and asking you to look at what is coming up, look at what you're being asked to deal with, acknowledge it, and do what needs to be done. Okay? So we've talked about some of this stuff in the past, but it seems to be very important now because we're being pushed. Basically, if you haven't been doing what you've been asked to do, now you're uncomfortable, you're agitated, you're not exactly sure why you're angry all the time, but it's because you're not moving. So take a deep breath, decide that it's better to do what you're being asked to do than to fight against it and be miserable. It's not a happy place being miserable all the time, okay? So just allow for yourself to know that you are worthy and deserving of what is your life's calling. Okay? Now, also, too, I know that it's not always easy to see what we're being asked to see. And I know for a lot of us right now, sleep is either something that we're doing tons of or we're not getting enough of. I know I'm on the not enough of stage, but it seems to me that there's just an awful lot that I'm being asked to do right now. And instead of fighting against it, I'm doing my best to do it and make it work. Okay? So when I say make it work, I'm not forcing things, but what I am doing is allowing for the opportunities, the doors to open, the opportunities. It doesn't matter how big or how small, but to show themselves. Okay? And they do. The minute you decide to stop fighting, the opportunities become apparent. Now, also too, the agitation that's going on has an awful lot to do with karmic lessons. And if we keep repeating stuff, or if we didn't learn the lesson that we were asked to learn in the first place, it's going to keep coming up. Now, karmic lessons are sometimes hard. Well, most of them are, let's be honest. Karma is not exactly something we'd like to have on us all the time. But what I'm finding is that some of them aren't exactly negative lessons. It's more like, if you put out a good intention, what comes back? Usually double that good intention, right? So I think understanding that what you put out does come back, and understanding that that energy attracts the same like energy. So be very aware of that, okay? Now, also, too, I know that there is a lot of anger right now, and we are trying very hard not to fight with people. That's basically because everybody is agitated and being forced to step out of their comfort zone. Okay, so kind of a whole circle on this full moon posting. Now, the other thing that I really want to let everybody know is that there have been some changes in the work that I'm doing. I'm finding that I am dealing with a lot more, I guess what you could say, more intense, deeper issues with my clients. And understandably, a lot of them are saying, I'm not sure why I'm here. And what I find interesting is that when I start to work with these clients, the clarity and the truth and the healing that occurs is not just for them, but it's also for me and for people around me. So it's really an amazing change in the energies. And to actually have the gift to be able to help people. I mean, there's so many people out there right now that are not able to um, feel like they're being supportive. So ask, say out loud, I ask to be shown the path to higher acceptance of self, clarity, and I guess I want to say love. Okay? Love of life, love of purpose, love of who you are and your abilities. Okay? So I know this was a little bit of a longer one. I hope everybody just try not to fight with people, and do what you're being asked to do. Don't be afraid to jump and step out of your comfort zone, because what's going to end up happening is you're going to be so much more happier, and you're going to be doing something that you actually want to do. Okay? I will talk to you soon, and take care. Stay out of trouble. And if you can't, then um, try to learn the lesson quickly so that you get out of trouble. Okay? Love you lots. Bye.